and you don't even have the courtesy or the decency to jump out and help him or make a phone call.
Just the minute he's got a confrontation, there should have been a call.
If you allow people to have drugs in their possession in your bar, you should be out of business.
The incident that caused these reactions happened not long after Christmas. The owner of Paisano's on High Street, Hector Contreras, had asked Waltham police to provide a detail at his business on the night of December 27th. As Detective Lieutenant Steve Champeon explained at a recent License Commission hearing, the officer, George Orta, noticed a patron in the restaurant with an outstanding arrest warrant related to drug possession. Addressing George Lima in Spanish, Orta tried to arrest him, but Lima resisted, and a violent struggle ensued as Lima tried to exit through a back door.
It was basically a wrestling match on the floor. He was subsequently able to get Lima on his back and trying to get him handcuffed.
In his report, Orta repeatedly requested that restaurant staff help or call 911. They did not do so immediately, in spite of ordering the police detail in the first place.
Officer Orta was not helped by anyone working, and he was now getting tired from restraining Lima from reaching the exit.
Ultimately, Lima was arrested and charged with assault and battery on a police officer, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. There were no drugs on his person. So why didn't the bar staff call sooner or help the officer? The owner said Lima was a regular at Paisano's, but he was unaware of the warrants for his arrest.
Then when he asked for help, I sent my nephew and said, call 911. And he did call. Right? So nobody gets involved between, you know what I mean? Because my son was next to the fight, but he didn't get involved because we don't know, you know, I know the guy, but I don't know if he has a can or, you know what I'm saying, so.
They thought at least early on it was under control, then they realized it wasn't.
But if Contreras failed to do the right thing, the commission might have overstepped its role of maintaining liquor service regulations by implying that Paisano's staff should have intervened in the altercation. Worse, they said that Contreras was aware of and tolerant of Lima's background as a drug dealer.
Oh, this one's a good one.
I definitely didn't
First
know
of all, I don't believe that you don't know this guy, and I don't believe that you don't know that he's a drug dealer, okay? And now, the lieutenant said now that he's still frequenting your establishment. So what I'm saying is, do you know there's drugs going on in the place?
Definitely.
And if you witness that, I believe this guy's your buddy.
No, definitely, well, don't believe me, but I just know him because he comes to my friend, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, believe me, but
After a long deliberation, the commission suspended Paisano's license for 3 days, but questions linger. Is the owner of a business responsible for the safety of a police officer? How soon should a 911 call be made? Should business owners know their customers' personal business? Should commission members draw conclusions beyond the facts of the incident? You make the call. This is Chris Wangler for Waltham Newswatch.